How does he stand like that? That looks really uncomfortable. Look at that. Are you kidding me?
Huh. My intuition tells me that something very interesting is about to happen.
Maybe. Let's see if he does his animation well like that. I'm gonna see. Oh, he returned to normal. But then again, he'll probably go right back to that once it's... Yep. Okay. Okay, so... I'm Sovereign Sage. I wasn't going to start this video right now. I was just going to catch it long enough to clip that bit, but... I didn't get to finish the main story quest because I keep getting locked out because of Nilou's. I can't talk because I got chocolate in my mouth. Nilou's story quest is locking me out. Because her quest is active, it's screwing me up for the main quest. Because I guess characters that are in her quest, are, oh, people distracted me. Because her quest ties into the main quest, because the characters from her quest are in the main quest, it keeps locking me out. So, see, I can't accept it. It's like this guy is somewhere else. So yeah, I can't do anything. Okay, let's see here. Yeah, so that guy's in the way. It's that Zubair guy is the one we need for some reason. Though I don't understand what part he plays in the main quest. So I'm gonna go here and see if I can't get the guy to leave. Usually, sometimes, that's what the problem is. So I had to do that for Nilou in one of my other videos. I had to come here and get her to, like, leave. I might just have to say screw it, and we might have to finish Nilou's quest, because this is ridiculous. So, from what I remembered from her quest, we came here and helped her move some things, and then she said that they were doing a new show, and she wanted us to see it.
Hey there, I saw you two helping Nilou move some stuff.
Uh-huh.
Are you two also here for the celebration event?
You got it!
My name is Raykar. Nadia and I are this theater's prop engineers. I also help out with some other tasks like housekeeping. The little ones causing a ruckus are my children, Soreen and Abi. I hope they aren't bothering you.
No.
They always get really excited every time we hold a celebration event. Yes, they are. Everyone here takes great care of them. There's good work here, the pay's always on time, and Nilou and the others will often volunteer to play with the kids. I'm quite content with this current way of life.
Do you mean your life wasn't nearly as good before?
Paimon, you shouldn't say that.
It's all right. It's all water under the bridge now. My husband and I were both adventurers, but he passed away from an accident. Material struggles can always be overcome, but ever since then, I haven't been able to spend much of my energy on anything else. But I still consider myself lucky. Mr. Zubair has helped me a lot, and the atmosphere here is tolerant and kind.
Sorry for bringing up such sad memories.
Oh, it's all right. I don't mind. Once the event starts, you'll be able to see for yourself the kind of atmosphere I was talking about.
Hey there!
Ah, a newcomer.
Oh my god.
Doesn't look too bright.
Hey! Talk about judging a book by its cover!
You, on the other hand, you're a special one. How would you describe the concept of art?
Why are you asking that all of a sudden?
Mere curiosity is all. It makes no difference whether you answer or not. So that's what you think, Unremarkable. Better than an average person's thoughts, but nothing exceptional. Is art a product that we create and bring forth? Or is it a naturally existing resource? I, for one, believe it to be the latter.
Paimon doesn't follow.
I've been staying here for a long time. On occasion, I'd assist them in penning lines of dialogue, but most of my time I just stand back and watch.
Because you're a loser.
I prefer to abstain from writing as it spoils the viewing experience. The existence of the theater, of Nilou, and of humanity itself. All of these can be considered as forms of art. It is not some intangible construct beyond the horizon.
How does that have anything to do with us?
Let me ask you this. What do you think is the meaning of art? I suppose that question was a little too difficult for you. To chance upon a spark of inspiration. I have been closely observing you, the players on the stage, and those watching in the audience. Art is already all around us.
He keeps talking about art so much, he just reminds me of Datara from Naruto, where he's like, true art is an explosion. Yeah.
Hello.
What?
You look exactly like Hephaestus with just different hair color and different outfit, and it's ridiculous. And eye color.
Who are you? You can't just go on the stage as you please.
We're here with Nilou.
Ah, I see. Sorry for my overreaction.
Fuck you.
I'm just, making a prop. No time for chit-chat.
Is that embroidery?
No. Well, yes, but not really. It's a prop. It's just, some fabric. An ordinary piece of fabric that we use in a show.
Lady, you're lying to yourself.
Sorry. I really do need to focus and start working on it.
That look on Lumine's face. Sorry to bother you.
What an oddball. Is prop making something to be that jumpy about? Oh, well, it's none of our business.
It's because she fucking stole it. She's like, I'll pass this off as my work.
Who's back?
Nilou!
Let's meet up with her.
Nilou!
It's probably about to start.
Help me!
Sorry for the wait. Preparations for the celebration are finally done.
Dude, that lady in the corner was fucking flipping her nuts.
I'll call everyone over, and then we can start. Let us give you a hand. Thank you.
Everyone gathers together and the event finally starts. Participants exchanging their knowledge.
Maybe we really should have prepared a gift. Then we could also be a part of the exchange.
Why is this lady here again?
As it is, all we can do is wait and watch.
Maybe we shouldn't do this after all. I didn't do that great of a job. And who would even like it?
Oh, don't think like that. Remember our promise? We're going to give everyone a pleasant surprise. And besides, you've never attended a celebration event before, so this will be a great opportunity. Everyone will love you.
Everybody just standing around casually clapping reminds me of what the merchants do in Dynasty Warriors 9, how the lady just stands there and claps like an arrogant asshole, but it's funny.
I'm still not really sure about this.
There's nothing to be worried about. Just take a step forward and give yourself a chance. There aren't any scary people here, right?
So Scar just falls through the ceiling.
Right.
All fallen angel status.
Alright. Maybe this will help. Everyone, over here! Inaya has something great to tell you all.
Wait! I've already said that I'm not ready yet. What should I say?
Take it easy and relax. Deep breath, in and out. Once you've taken a long exhale, calmly tell everyone what you want to say. If you don't say anything, then all the hard work we put into embroidery practice would have gone to waste.
Using it as a gift, though? It really isn't that good.
So when Inaya was talking about making a prop, she was actually preparing a present.
She looks really nervous. She's not really good at expressing herself.
Yeah, it feels like she still doesn't really see herself as part of this community.
Because she's probably not fucking from here.
But it looks like Nilou's trying to ease her through.
That sounds horribly wrong. My mind can't take certain lines correctly. It's ridiculous. I have one of those minds where it goes souther than a fucking elevator when a cord is cut. Like, it just fucking... I try not to, but my mind's like that. I've been corrupted for too long, so when I hear people say certain things, my mind always thinks of something sexual.
Actually, Inaya had prepared a special present for everyone before the celebration kicked off.
Like the way she said it eased her through. I'm like, shut the fuck up.
Woohoo! We're gonna get our first present from Miss Inaya!
Pipe down! The louder you all are, the more nervous she'll become.
Ooh, that lady's kids are getting scolded right in front of her fucking face. That guy looks like a straight up dick.
You've worked on it for so long, so have some confidence. Don't be afraid.
You've got this!
Is Mr. Zubair here?
Huh?
Sheikh Zubair, this is an urgent notice from the Academia. This celebration, or whatever it is, must stop at once.
What a condescending guy! What's his deal?
Everyone follows him just a space below the theater.
Since Zubair Theater has long violated the Academia's policies and orders, we have decided to demolish it. As its manager, you must halt all operations and dismiss all staff members within 30 days, after which you will report to the Academia for further punishment.
Why? Why force us to do this all of a sudden?
You know, it's funny because this story is before you fight Skara and before you save Kusanali and before she revokes all of this shit. So technically all of this doesn't mean anything anymore because in the current timeline, Kusanali is in control of the Akasha. Nobody else can use it but her, and she reverses everything. So this is before that, in case you didn't know.
Little girl, this is not the first time you've been issued a warning.
Little girl? Who the fuck are you talking to, dude? This girl looks like she's fucking 25, you complete total fucking moron. Oh my god. I get annoyed with that. I have people that look at me and they think I'm like some little teenager. They think I'm like 18 or something when I'm 29, and I shit you not.
I didn't hear anything about demolition the last time I asked. And now I suddenly only have 30 days? We have more shows planned, but it's impossible to do anything in just 30 days. How am I supposed to explain this to my customers and staff?
That issue is of no concern to me, Mr. Zubair. You seem to understand the situation quite clearly. Perhaps you can reflect on the reasons why you have failed to prepare for the scenario in advance.
Demolition? Why do they want to demolish this place?
How can you even demolish it? It goes into a tree underground. The fuck?
The Academia has never liked us, and they've never respected our work. To them, what we do is all a waste of time. This isn't the first time they've come by. They had asked us several times in the past to improve the quality of our performances by only putting on shows they consider to be sufficiently intellectual. But our audience isn't the Academia. It's the people of the Grand Bazaar. If our shows are too difficult to understand or too removed from everyday life, nobody would watch them anymore. Changing our content would not only mean turning our backs on our vision, it would also directly lead to the loss of our livelihoods. Yeah, the theater is very important to each and every one of us.
The way they're doing things is so scummy.
But I also don't know how we can stop them.
I do not wish to explain everything again from the beginning. Time is of the essence, so you should act with haste instead of asking frivolous questions.
But none of us plan to accept this. Such an abrupt notice is contrary to established policy.
Ask whoever you will. The answer will remain the same. We have already given you sufficient notice.
Enough! Does your audacity know no limits, Father?
Huh? Father? Their family?
What's academia? This is all because you don't like Zubair Theater. You're just using the Academia's name to threaten us. Let me tell you, even if you manage to tear down this place, nothing is going to change. You've always been awful. But even I never thought my father would sink this low.
This is strictly business. It has nothing to do with where you are, what you do, or what you think. I hope you all have not been irrevocably blinded by folly. I will not waste more time on pointless arguments. Wrap everything up, and make preparations to shut down at once.
What a cocksucker.
Why is he always like that?
This is quite the misfortune, but there's nothing we can do. That's it for today, everyone. Let's clean up. I'll go talk to them again tomorrow. The storms that come out of the blue are always the hardest to deal with.
Okay, hold on. Yeah, he's still... This son of a bitch. Nilou. Oh my god. Okay, we're gonna have to complete it because apparently all of these characters are needed for the main quest and I don't understand how. We already used Nilou for the main quest. What more do we need her for? God, this is ridiculous.
Sorry. I invited you thinking this was going to be a happy occasion. I didn't know that things would turn out like this.
I mean, it kind of is my fault in a way. Because I accepted her quest when her banner first came out. And it has already been about a month. And I could have had that time to do it, but I was busy doing other stuff for other videos that I honestly couldn't have. But now because of that, it fucked up this main quest that I really care more about the main quest because we fought Scar and everything, and I think there's something in there that tells you what happens to him because so far we just seen him fall out of the giant mecha Gundam bullshit. And, like, there was no fucking, like, closure as to what happened to him. Or how he even gets his animo element. I think there might be another cutscene that shows me. I don't fucking know.
There's no need to apologize, Nilou. No one could have seen this coming. Paimon just wishes she could have at least gotten to the food.
I can't put a lid on this bottle. God, what am I... fucking kidding me? It's because I'm trying to fucking play this while I'm trying to fiddle with stuff and I can't. Because for me to close the bottle completely, I would have to sit on this text for a while. I can't.
Is what that guy said true? The Academia has already given you many warnings?
Yeah, because I was trying to put the lid on the bottle, my hand slipped. I got pop all over my hands. So now I have to leave. Great. Okay.
Yeah, I guess you could say that. They've always seen us as being meaningless. Knowledge is king in Sumeria, and their pursuit of it leaves no room for the arts. But if that's all it is, there's also no reason to go so far as to demolish the theater.
So it really has something to do with Inaya. It's probably because that guy doesn't like his daughter being here and he just wants to punish her because he's a dick.
After Inaya ran away from home, I brought her here to Zubair Theater. She really talks about her family. All I know is that she didn't get along with them.
I like that vase behind her.
I never expected it to blow up like this.
If you did nothing wrong, then there's no reason to listen to the Academia, right?
The guy's probably just vengeful because his daughter ran away. And Nilou's been harboring her here, so he's like, fuck that. I can ask Nahida to lend a hand.
Nahida?
The Dendroarca.
You mean Lesser Lord Kusanali?
She'd probably help if she knew what was going on. No matter how nasty the Academia could get, surely they can't win against Lesser Lord Kusanali.
No. I wasn't doubting her ability. I just feel like we shouldn't bother her with such a trivial problem. Plus, if the Dendro Archon were to intervene, then it wouldn't feel like our victory was earned.
That's true. Who cares? Let's just take him in a fight.
That won't solve the underlying problem.
That's true.
I'll try to think of something. We can't just let everyone suffer in a perpetual state of fear and uncertainty. What to do?
Watch somebody walk up.
Can you pretend to shut down, but secretly continue to hold your shows somewhere else? Or we could go through a list of customers and try to see if anyone in there might be willing to help out. That also doesn't sound like it'll work.
I think a scholar once told me that differences can be settled through a debate.
A debate? Well, scholars do love to use them to solve their problems, but how would that work in this case?
That the theater's existence has value.
Oh, if we can prove to Inaya's father that the Academia's position doesn't hold water, then they won't have a reason to demolish the theater!
I see. Defeating him in a debate. It's a good idea, but which one of us could hope to win against a researcher?
You.
Huh? Me?
Yes. I believe in you. If anybody could do it, it's you.
No. I'm the literal worst at arguments.
Oh, come on.
I can't debate.
You debate to prove that you are right.
Nilou, you are only so stressed out right now because you care so much about protecting the theater.
This theater holds a special meaning in all of our hearts. It's irreplaceable, but I just don't know. Can I really take on such a huge responsibility?
I'll do my best to help you.
Paimon will help too. You feel a lot more confident after doing some prep work. Believe in yourself.
Thanks, you two. All right, I've decided.
That look.
Even though I may fail, I'll do my very best for everyone's sake.
That's our Nilou. We're rooting for you.
That animation.
Okay, let's head back and tell everyone what we came up with.
Okay, now I can do it. Did it free me? It freed me. Okay. What's going on here? Nilou, Sheik, and blah blah blah. Yeah. Okay, now we can go back to the main quest. So at the end of the main quest, after we fought Skara, we went through the tree. We entered like a memory or something. And basically, it's kind of depressing. We met Lesser Lord Rukkhadevata, and she looks exactly like Nilou. Or not Nilou. She looks exactly like... I was thinking of Nilou, fuck. She looks exactly like Kusanali. And the reason for that is before her death, she used up all of her power, and it like shrunk her into an imp form. Well, I wouldn't say that she's imp. It just made her like the size of a child. And that was like her true form before she died. And basically, Kusanali did what she wanted, and she caused everybody in the world to forget that she even existed. So Kusanali forgot about Rukkhadevata, and so did everybody else in Sumeru, but the only one who still remembers is Lumine, because Lumine's not from this world, and she has resistance to that shit. But even Paimon forgot. So the only one who really knows that Greater Lord Rukkhadevata existed is Lumine. And then at the end of that, she released everybody's dreams back to them, and she cured everybody's illness. So Calais suffered with Elazar, and she was cured. And so was Junior Zod. So I guess we're gonna talk to her about her illness.
Good morning. Looks like you're awake. Yep.
Good morning, Calais.
I prepared some breakfast today. Please have a taste.
What the
hope
fuck
you'll
am I
like
looking
it.
at?
It's
What
nice
was
to have
that?
you here so we can eat something yummy.
Did you see that weird look on Lumine's face? It looked like she had like her tongue out of her mouth to the left. But I think it was just the line of her lip being colored weird because of the lighting.
Wow, now that I've recovered from Elazar, I'm feeling better than ever. I can even prepare 4 or 5 meals a day now.
And Paimon bits, they're all delicious.
If you go back and look at that, now what was wrong with Lumine's face? We had a yummy breakfast with Calais, who's been waiting for you.
Oh, by the way, someone brought a letter for you after you went to sleep last night.
Paimon hasn't already read it?
No, Paimon wanted to read the letter with you after you woke up. So Paimon didn't open it. Alright, let's read it now. Oh, it's from Nilou. We're going to hold a feast at the Grand Bazaar and celebrate Sino's reinstatement as the General Mahamatra. As heroes of Sumeru, please be sure to attend. I'll wait for you. The date of the banquet is written on the back. It's in 2 days.
So is that what that's for? But Nilou's story quest was something different.
Oh, I've also heard that you've become heroes here as well. Oh, that's amazing.
We were just doing our part.
Sometimes I'm really envious of strong and confident people like you.
But you're amazing too, Calais.
Oh, you're embarrassing me.
That's because she knows us.
Anyway, let's go to the Grand Bazaar to have a look.
Oh, before you leave, be sure to inform Master Tainari.
Yeah, because he's friends with Sino. Yeah, wasn't he struck by lightning because Skara struck him? Is he alright? Last time I checked, he wasn't. But when the Kusanali released all those leaves and healed everybody, I think it healed him also.
Good morning. How do you feel today?
We feel much better. How about you?
So, how's your wound? Are you alright?
I'm recovering well. Thanks for asking.
That's good. I would hate to see anything happen to you.
But from the looks of it, you seem to be already busy with work again.
It's fine. I'm not that busy, really.
Oh?
The Elazar patients have recovered, as well as Hypatia. For now, I only need to tend to my Forest Watcher duties.
It seems once Irminsul started getting better, everything else started to recover too.
Yes, but there are still some residual effects.
Like what?
The withering is one example. Though it won't spread anymore, the existing zones won't just disappear. We forest rangers will still need to do the work.
I appreciate that's a lot to ask. That is a weird sentence.
By the way, we have some good news. Sino got his position back.
You gonna come with us to the celebration? He is your friend, isn't he?
This news is hardly new. He had already mentioned it to me before.
Oh my god, of course he did.
Huh? You mean he was already here? Why did he come to say hi to us?
Because he doesn't give a shit.
He visited once, but he was afraid of disturbing you while you were resting. He just asked me a few questions and left.
Well, it would be kind of weird, right? So you go to sleep and then you're getting woken up by Sino. I'd be like, what are you doing here? What?
And you probably already know all about the celebration feast.
Celebration feast? No, I haven't heard anything about that.
Oh? He didn't tell you?
Huh? But didn't Nilou say in her letter that they would celebrate Sino? He didn't tell you?
Maybe it's a surprise thing and he doesn't know.
Perhaps, or alternatively, he doesn't know about it either.
Come to think of it, Sino doesn't seem like the type who'd enjoy a celebration feast.
I guess Nilou's only planning on telling him once festivities are underway.
You and Kale are both Sino's close friends. Why don't you come to the feast with us?
Kala has taken over some of my tasks these days. I don't think she'll have time for it. Not to mention me. You see, some VIPs have come to the forest recently.
Huh? VIPs? Very important Paimons?
Well, technically speaking, they are former VIPs. The sages involved in recent incidents have begun their training in the Avidya forest, and the people they had previously imprisoned have all been released.
Huh?
Is your master alright?
Yes, he's a little weak, but he isn't injured and his condition is stable. Lesser Lord Kusanali, in her boundless mercy, has decided to spare Azar and the other wrongdoers. Supposedly, they were ashamed of their shallow ideologies and have decided to dedicate the rest of their lives to cultivating wisdom in the Avidya forest. When they learned that Lesser Lord Kusanali had defeated the Balladeer and saved Irminsul, they were shocked at first, but also became happy, feeling that the sacred light guiding them on the path of discovering wisdom had begun to shine once again. As a result, work has increased for the forest rangers.
That sounds really exhausting.
There's nothing we can do, really. But that's another topic. Back to the matter at hand. Are you two planning to head out?
Ah, right! We're here to request permission to head out. Would that be okay?
You've recovered well. You may go, but be careful.
Yay! Will do!
Can you believe that? I have to get permission from Tanari to just fucking leave? Holy shit! What would he have done if I would have just left anyway? Would he have came after me? I think so. The rainforest is the... What the fuck, lady?
Is there anything else you'd like to ask about?
How's Aphasia? I feel really, like, that's weird, man. Because she, like, saw Skara's backstory. Oh, God. That character, I'm never gonna see her the same. She was, like, orgasming to his memories. I shit you not. She became a gushing waterfall on the floor. That has a double meaning. And then he's like, she's my faithful follower, blah, blah, blah. And he's like, he was connected to her. So, like, when I touched her, I guess he felt that or some shit. And then he appeared to Lumion and he's like, I sensed your touch. Like, it sounded fucking weird. It was like anything, like, it's disturbing to me because, like, whoever touched her, I guess he felt it or seen it, and it was weird as shit. It was even more disturbing to me because she was connected to his consciousness, or, it was like only she could see him, and the only way and the only reason why Lumine was able to see him was because she touched Hephaestus, therefore giving her direct contact. But it's still disturbing to me that only Hephaestus could see him and nobody else could. That just disturbs me, because my mind doesn't think right. I have one of those south minds. Because, like, think about it. He's like an invisible man who could do things to you, and nobody else would know. I'm not going to elaborate on that.
Ah, yes.
Yeah.
Thanks for remembering her. She continued her training in the forest after she recovered. As a scholar, she never slacks off.
Great!
A lot has happened lately. Kale and I have been busy. But don't worry, we'll take care of ourselves. As for Sino's reinstatement, the more I think about it, the more I suspect that he just doesn't have a single clue about this feast. But this does remind me that Kale and I should find an opportunity to celebrate him as well. He has helped me a lot during this time, and you as well. Thank you.
Don't worry about it.
Take care. Please, find me if you need anything.
Alright. You're kind, Tainari. It's hard to find men like that nowadays. Holy shit! That dog is about to roll right off that edge. Kale.
Everything has been getting better lately, and my mood has been improving as well. You can come find me anytime if you need anything.
Thanks for looking after us.
You're welcome. I was just doing my duty. Remember to talk to Master Tainari before you leave.
Already did. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Man, is he taller than her? He is, and it's weird. He's just so close behind her. Hazel, what? I mean, I'm making him do this. I mean, he's not much taller than her, just a little bit. Maybe like 2 or 3 inches taller, I don't know. I hate that though, how Nilou's quest it's locked me out of things 3 different times. So as soon as I'm done with this, I'm gonna have to finish that. So I'm gonna open up Kusanali's. But I gotta be careful, because every time I open up a story quest or something, it'll lock me out of something else. And the new update that they're gonna be doing for 3.3, I guess Skara is gonna become playable. So you see, I still can't do hers. So I'm gonna open up hers next, and once I do that, I'm gonna hurry and finish it before I get locked out again. I need to go down. Whoop. I have a feeling he's gonna become a domain boss, Skara. He has to. When it comes to main bosses that you face throughout the game, they do become domains. Like, Child is a domain, Signora is a domain, the Electro Archon is a domain. It's like main characters that are significant enough become like their own boss domains that you can challenge whenever you want.
Well, there won't be any problems if the feast starts at that time. Everything has already been prepared.
This guy has like naturally resting, angry, don't care about your bullshit face.
Mr. Zubair, I finished telling things up here. Well, except for the guests.
Is a simple reply really that much to ask of our guests? It's affecting our arrangements.
Oh, it'll be fine. Besides, it never hurts to get things ready in advance.
I was thinking the same thing. The feast will be held sooner or later, right?
Hey, Nilou!
Traveler, Paimon!
Got your letters! Here we are!
Slow.
You're the best! The other guests haven't even replied yet.
Huh? Are we the only ones that have arrived?
Yeah, I had someone deliver letters to all of our guests. But maybe everyone is still busy with other things.
Look, I get it. Sumeru is in an extremely important period of transition right now, but even if your friends are important figures, they shouldn't just ignore your request like this.
This guy's getting way too fucking angry.
Nilou is Sumeru's #1 celebrity after all.
Of course, you're right.
You have no idea how happy I am to talk to people with good taste.
I mean, I do agree with you though. Like, Nilou is important. If you receive a letter from someone like her and you just ignore it, it's like getting a letter from like someone super important, like the president or something, and then you just fucking ignore it.
If you as having good taste, then almost everybody has good taste. Because Paimon thinks everybody will love her performance.
That's right. We all think she's amazing too.
You fucking simp.
Nilou is an absolute favorite among those of us who frequent the Grand Bazaar. For Outlanders, you have a great eye.
Well, she is a pretty cute girl. How could you not be interested in her? Like, literally.
Master Zulu, let's have a vote for the most outstanding audience members next time. I think these two may win.
Jesus Christ.
Nonsense! It is not for us to determine the value of an audience, but indeed, we could try giving gifts to people with particularly good taste. I heard there's a device in Fontaine called a camera that can record people's appearances as pictures. Such pictures would make superb gifts.
Ooh, good idea. I wonder where we can find one.
I have two.
I don't want you giving pictures of me to everyone. I'm satisfied just being able to perform here.
I'm gonna take a fucking picture of you and you can't fucking stop me.
There's always a lot going on at the Grand Bazaar.
Yeah, and that's why I love it here. Traveler and Paimon, could you help confirm if the letters were actually delivered?
Watch it turn out that they weren't.
If for some reason they didn't receive the letters, then please tell everyone that there will be a feast here.
Okay, we'll go around and check.
Yeah, we can also check out how everything in Sumeru is going now.
Do you know where everybody is?
When I wrote the letters, I heard that Dia was in Port Ormos, and Alhaitham was at the Academia. As for Sino, we've only heard that he appears at the Academia from time to time.
Isn't he like a super desert dweller, though? He's probably like out in the desert somewhere, and good luck on fucking finding him out there.
I'm not too sure about Ramon's whereabouts. My guess is that he's with Dia. As for Dunyarzad, I just hope she's feeling better. I sent her a letter, but I was afraid of disturbing her. If you have time, please ask about her for me.
Yeah, well, she recovered from her disease too, so she's probably enjoying being free.
Okay, got it. Let's go, Traveler.
Hold on a minute. Oh, passed it. Color tone. Hey, can I look at you for a moment? Hold on. I didn't have to do that. Not really sure why I did. Now, Hatham, we're going there first. Well, I mean, that is the closest place. It's right above me. Watch and be like, I don't care for that type of shit. Why are you bothering me? Yeah, well, it is kind of weird if she sent out letters to all of them, and they're just like, fuck it. Well, Sino is hard to find. When it comes to Dia, though, you would have think she would have been here. And as for Alhaitham, I don't think this is something he would care about. As for Dunyarzad, like I said, she just recovered from an illness she had been suffering with since she was a child. That's probably a fucking shock for her to suddenly have it be gone. You know, it's like suffering with an illness your whole life and then suddenly it's gone. Like, that's not easy to transition to.
We haven't seen Alhaitham anywhere. Let's ask that person over there.
I'm gonna unplug my mic for a minute. It's gonna sound horrible. It was twisting on me and it was irritating me. I had to pull it out and untwist it. Because I wasn't going to unclip it and twist it with my fingers, with my hands, because then you would have heard me moving it around and it wouldn't have sounded great. Just unplug it from the controller and let it twist on its own.
Hey there, have you seen Alhaitham around?
Yes, it seems Scribe Al-Hatham has gone to the house of Dana. You should be able to find him there. But you're already the second group of people I've seen looking for him today. He must be quite the busy man.
Oh? Who else was looking for him?
Mr. Cavey was just here asking about him. You wouldn't believe how terrible their relationship is. And now you two are here. Don't tell me everyone's here looking for gossip about the sages.
No, not at all. We're just his friends and want to talk to him.
No way! We're strictly here on business.
Ah, I see. Sorry, I thought maybe everyone's as interested in rumors about the sages as I am.
Oh, okay. The fuck? Oh yeah. Oh yeah, did you see it grow? The middle of the, whatever you call that, the sphere glass thing, it just like grew. It was loading in and it just looked like it like grew to full size. Like that's how I could explain it when it was loading. It just looked like it grew. It just got slightly bigger. That's what she said. Or that's what he said actually. No. Holy shit, oh my god. This place is interesting every time I come here. But I'm never gonna see this place the same because now it just looks like fucking Scar's boss theme area. Not theme, just area.
Oh, Hatham should be around here somewhere, right?
My shoulder keeps itching. Oh god, is this another new main character that they haven't released yet?
Oh, he's over there! But it looks like he might not have time for us.
He's already talking with someone else.
Just put down that worthless book and tell me what happened in the academia.
Yeah, this has to be another main character that isn't playable yet. You can tell because player characters in this game have unique styles and they stand out like a sore thumb.
This is not just some worthless book. Do you have any idea how difficult it is to find a physical book like this in Sumeru?
It doesn't matter. It's probably just another thing that you used your authority to get your hands on anyway. Just put it aside. Listen, I came back today only to hear that the sages have disappeared.
This guy is a fucking trope.
Oh, you sound surprised. I thought you would already know the inside story.
Would I be here asking you if I knew? You're the scribe, not me. So just tell me what you know already.
Oh, dude, you wouldn't be able to understand the story, even if he did tell you.
Well, I almost became a sage.
Huh?
He looks generally shocked.
Oh, don't sound too surprised now. You're the renowned Kaveh, light of the Kashara War. Besides, as a master builder and craftsman, chances are you'll be appointed as a sage too.
This character looks like fucking 3 or 4 characters mixed together, and I don't know how I feel about it.
Why do I feel like you don't really mean it?
Child fused together with Toma fused together with Ether is what I see here.
What makes you say that? Why would you question my heartfelt sincerity?
And everybody else says that Al-Hatham is really similar to Zhongli, with just different hair color and eye color.
Maybe it's because you've never said anything good about me before.
Why would he? You kind of look snarky. I mean, I like your design, though. His design's interesting.
Yeah, well, I share a similar sentiment. And anyone who knows you as well as I do would surely do the same.
Looks like he's also a Dendro character as well, but what's kind of disappointing is, judging by his style, he looks like he's a fucking bow character. I could be wrong.
You... See? This is why I hate discussing anything with you. Your ridiculous and arrogant attitude always gets in the way.
It seems that you really can't stand my personality.
Ha! What was your first clue?
I don't know.
Well, then you might as well move out of my house.
What is this, your brother?
Are you threatening me? Stooping to a new low, I see. Ugh, and don't change the subject. You, a sage? What a joke. The academia might as well just close tomorrow.
Oh, it will.
Are they having a fight?
how this plays out. We're not in a rush anyway.
Forget what's going on with the academia. Haven't you been busy with your construction project? Tell me, when are you going to build yourself a mansion?
I do like those colors. They kind of go well together, the block. With like the red, the turquoise blue, and the dark blue. It works.
Don't get me started. I get angry just thinking about it.
So, what great building did our master architect work on this time?
Like I need to tell you. Keep your nose out of my business.
Oh my fucking god.
No, I think we deserve to know. Where were you when Sumeru needed you most?
I was in the desert for a large project, but considering Haravatat's utter ignorance of architectural and aesthetic matters, you probably wouldn't understand.
You know, he would have looked better if the tips of his hair would have been red instead of that default ugly brown.
Which is truly unfortunate. I can only pity the man who doesn't understand the first thing about beauty and romance. Unlike a true...
Oh my god, you are one of those characters. The true thing about beauty. You're turning into fucking Zheng He / Wojia. He noticed me.
Hold on, wait a second. What do you mean by when Sumeru needed me most?
He doesn't know about anything that happened here.
Well, while you were out fiddling around in the desert, many people came together to save Sumeru from a crisis.
Ha! And you think I'd believe that?
Look, all you really need to know is that Azar and all his accomplices have all been overthrown.
Huh? What nonsense are you talking about?
It's no skin off my nose if you don't believe me. It's not like my Darshan was the one trying to apply for funding from the Grand Sage. Yours, though, on the other hand...
You know what? I'll ask around. I'm sure someone knows what's going on here. You're dead if I find out you're lying to me.
What a moron. Oh, Hatham.
Hey, Hatham.
Do you have a moment to talk to me? Just real quick.
Oh, it's you two. What's the matter?
Would you mind coming to a party for Sino?
We're running some errands for Nilou. Have you received your letter?
Letter?
You didn't get it?
Nilou said she sent out a letter inviting everyone to a celebration feast in 2 days at the Grand Bazaar. We'll also be celebrating Sino's reinstatement as General Mahamatra.
If she addressed the letter to all Hatham of the Academia, then the letter should have gone to my office. I've been busy these days, so I haven't had time to check for any new mail at my office. I only now have some free time to attend to personal matters.
Have you always been so busy with your work?
Of course not. I'm only busy these days because several sages have been dismissed recently and the whole Academia was practically turned upside down.
Kainara told us they all went to train in the Avidia Forest. Apparently they will spend the rest of their lives there.
That is already the best possible ending for the likes of them. 4 of the 6 great sages were possessed by their desire for power and attempted to create a new god. In order to pull it off, they even imprisoned the other 2 rational sages. To imagine such things could take place in the Academia. I don't know where to begin.
The 6 great sages sounds pretty powerful.
Yeah, you're right. Huh. Feels kind of strange to hear them called that after all this time. But then again...